Good morning, Kuwait. Good morning, celebration. Good morning, the National Day and Liberation Day. Good morning to everybody. I would like, to say good morning to you and my colleague, Sarah.
Good morning, Farid, and good morning, dear viewers. Happy celebrations and happy February to everyone who's watching us through KTV2. Welcome to a new episode of your morning program, Good Morning Kuwait. And today, as always, we have various segments and special guests that we are so happy and pleased to have them with us this morning. So please keep watching us till the end of the program and never go away.
Absolutely, and we have, plenty to talk about, and especially, nowadays, celebrations. Definitely we urge, the parents, people, the elders, to watch their kids, on the streets, especially water balloons,
Yes.
Hitting water balloons in the cars. It's not really healthy.
It's not really healthy, as you mentioned, Farid. Is really unpleasant happen, dear viewers. We have to express our love to our country, not by actually throwing balloons and making some mess all around the streets of Kuwait, and we are actually harming the environment and harming the streets.
The other day I heard there's this report, about, having the cornea, really hurt, especially if somebody hits you with a water balloon in your face, you could hurt your eyes.
Yes, they mentioned that too many injuries yesterday.
Yeah.
The doctor mentions like more than 600 injuries of the eyes because of throwing the balloons. Express your love of our dear viewers by going to many places.
Absolutely. We wish, definitely we want you to be happy, have fun, go and walk near the Gulf streets, but instead of just, throwing water balloons, just, wave with the flags. That would be, anyway, that would be better. Let's move on, and definitely we have something, Sarah, next.
Yes, dear viewers, remind you that the celebrations for national holidays are still going on. An atmosphere of joy and happiness, isn't it?
Tomorrow, the activities of the Amir Diwan will be held at the Kuwaiti Tower or Kuwait Towers, which include fireworks and special offers for drones.
In addition, the Jaber Al Ahmed Cultural Center and the Science affiliated with the National Council for Culture and Arts will hold the activities of the El Grain Cultural Festival, and the theatrical show will be held in the Yom Al Bahar Heritage Village on the occasion of national holidays.
Definitely, we wish everyone to celebrate and enjoy the atmosphere of joy and happiness.
So, dear viewers, let's listen. Well, song, dear viewers, they combined all the beautiful traditional and also old songs for the Kuwait. Happy celebration to you, dear viewers. And as the weather is getting really nice and really lovely, we have to check the weather for tomorrow and for the next days with our colleague Fahad Al-Atabi. So let's watch it together.
Good morning, dear viewers. Warm weather by day, chances for rain still with us for the next few hours. That might be thundery at times, with light to moderate northwesterly wind freshening at times. May reach 40 km per hour. There is a chance for causing rising dust due to the fresh wind. As we know, it's going to be rather cold. This tonight, significant increasing in temperature for the next 5 days. May reach 24 and 28 degree for the maximum temperature. Minimum temperature today, we recorded 15 degree. As we can see, for the maximum temperature may reach 24 degree. In Kuwait International Airport, Kuwait City, it will rain between 24 to 26 degrees. State of sea, it's going to be slight to moderate, rough at times for the next 12 hours due to the fresh wind. As we can see, 2 to 5 feet sometimes over some areas. The southern part of the country, we're going to have high waves. Expected weather in Kuwait City for the next 5 days. It's going to be warm weather, significant increasing in temperature, 28 degree. We're gonna see the 30 degree beginning of the March. Minimum temperature will range between 12 to 14 degree here in Kuwait City, also Kuwait International Airport, but below than that over the desert area due to the northwest wind with a speed of 10 to 30 km per hour for the next 5 days. As we can see, clear sky expected for the next 5 days. This is our weather forecasting this morning. Thanks for watching us. And now let's go back to our colleague Farid and Sarah.
Welcome back, and summer is coming.
Yes, summer is coming. Finally, we get off of this cold, chilly weather.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, women like, to be in the winter time, but frankly, for me, I'm a summer guy. So the obsession with building of the house of the lifetime dominates the thinking of many citizens who seek to get a house to realize the dream of building a house. And the majority prefer to build their own house and stand on the smallest details to suit the needs of their family and meet all the facilities and requirements the family needs to ensure a happy life at home, Sarah.
That's amazing. Some tips on how to start building a house we through this following report. So let's watch it together.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm an architect. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, lights. Now, I think it's redundant to talk about how important light is because it really defines how you perceive any space. It defines how you feel anyway inside a space. Whether you should be studying, whether you should be focusing, lights will determine that. Let's understand lights a little better. The first and most important thing we talk about and you often hear about is the temperature. What is the temperature? The temperature of lights is the color, basically. So it's measured in Kelvin. You often hear warm white, white. Basically, those are the temperatures. Color temperatures are starting from 2000 up until, let's say, 3500 is where you get the warm colors. The warm towards starting to go into the warm light. So from 4000 to 3500, let's say, or 3000 up until 4000, you get the warm white. And more than that is when we start to get into the white. I'll show it later on behind me. After that, after you specify which ambient you like, also you have to keep in mind the function that you're lighting up the space for. For example, warm lights are comfortable, are cozy. So you often see them inside a living room, a bedroom, a dining area, any place that doesn't really require like something so vivid and a lot of focus. While we get whiter lights and white colored lights are used in offices, in study rooms, even in bathrooms. After we talked about warm and Kelvin and temperature, let's get into talking about angles. Light angle defines how much focus the light is going to give, right? So if we get a narrow angle is where you get something like a spotlight, while a wider angle gives you more of a softer light because it's like spread around. It's not like in one area, right? And then that you can hear terminologies like downlight, uplight, spotlight. These are kind of like also determined, like spotlight is, you're putting spot on one area. So that's a narrow angle. Next is luminous. Luminous is how much light that is visible to the human eye. Keep in mind, we all see things differently. Our brain translates colors differently. What I see isn't exactly what you see, which is so mind-blowing. That's why when you design, keep that in mind, right? And try to stick to the general rule of thumb when it comes to these things. So when it talks about luminous, it's how much ambient you want in lights. Next we hear is watts. Watts is how much electricity a light consumes. You often hear 12 watts, right? Which is the most common term you would hear. 12 watts is approximately 1100 something luminous, right? So that's how much light you're seeing. Light is a huge spectrum. I cannot define all of the characteristics and properties of lights just this much. However, think of it this way. Imagine lights as accessories. Whatever you wear, it can all change by the lights and the accessories that you'll be using. Lights dictate the space. So keep in mind that when you want to design a space, layering with lights changes the whole ambient. Cove lights, spotlights, downlights, wall lights, floor lights. There's so many things to take into consideration. As long as you keep it within your style, you're choosing a chandelier, make sure, going rustic, stay rustic. Going classical, stay classical. This is all part of the whole and the overall idea that you want to go with.
And we are back again, dear viewers, with our first interview segment with our special guest for today. The state of Kuwait and the People's Democratic Republic of Laos have developed friendly and cooperative relations at various levels since the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries in 2008. In order to know more about Laos, People's Democratic Republic and the aspects of relations between it and Kuwait and ways to strengthen them, we are so pleased to have with us today His Excellency Pon Inthabandit. He is Ambassador of Laos PDR to the state of Kuwait. So hello and good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning, and thank you very much for inviting me to join this program.
You are most welcome, Your Excellency. It's really privileged to have you in our show this morning. So before like off air, we're chatting about Laos, actually a country. Can you elaborate more and briefly about this special country, Your Excellency?
Yeah, Lao People Democratic Republic, or we can call the short is Laos. Laos is situated in the Southeast Asia. We are the member of the Southeast Asia nation, or called ASEAN. So Laos is surrounded by the 5 countries: China, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Myanmar. So Laos is a landlocked country. Therefore, that the Lao government have the policy to transfer our landlocked country into a land-linked country in the region, because only Laos is a landlocked country in the Southeast Asia.
That's amazing information. Greetings from us to all Laos actually who's watching us, Your Excellency. So the establishment, the relationship actually established in 2008 between Kuwait and Laos. So can you please elaborate more about this relationship actually between both countries?
Yes, I am glad to note that the two countries, Laos and Kuwait, have a good relation in the diplomatic and the political affair, as well as supporting each other in the regional and the international stage. And each high-level delegation have exchanged visit each country regularly.
Yes.
But last 2 years was affected by the COVID-19, so we don't have much to exchange the delegation visit between our two countries.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and this year is the 15th anniversary of the diplomatic relation between Laos and the Kuwait. So, our two sides now is discussing how to celebrate of our 15th anniversary of the diplomatic relation between the two countries.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are looking forward about this celebration, that 15 years, and we are looking forward to more of that to actually tighten and friendship between both countries. And we're going to talk more about the actually the tourism and the economic exchange later on, Your Excellency.
Yeah.
So because now we are living in the occasion of celebrations, the National and Liberation Day of Kuwait. So now a lot of people are watching you, Your Excellency, right now. Do you have any message for them about this occasion?
Yes, it's my honor that on the occasion of the 62nd anniversary of National Day and the 32nd of the Independence Day, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere congratulations and the best wishes for His Highness the Amir, His Highness the Crown Prince, His Highness the Prime Minister, and the Kuwaiti leader, as well as a friendly Kuwaiti people, well-being, happiness, and for the progress and the prosperity of the state of Kuwait.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your actually warm greetings to us. So let's talk now about the economic, regarding the economic relations between two countries. What is the volume of a trade exchange between both countries, Your Excellency?
The volume relation in terms of economy between our two countries is not so high. So, but both countries have signed some economic agreement, like the trade agreement and the protects investment also. According to the statistic in the 2021, the Laos export some product to Kuwait, like the paper, product made by the paper, lumber, cassava, flour. But for Laos import from the Kuwait side is not yet.
Not yet too much.
But currently, two countries have to study possibility to invest in the agriculture product, especially the food security, because Laos is we have the land to grow the vegetable or the agriculture product.
That's amazing. One of the most useful investment here, especially here in Kuwait, we have lack of agriculture.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really amazing to have that exchange of agriculture and some investment, Kuwaiti investment that have some agriculture here in Kuwait.
Yeah, I have met the Kuwait investment authority. So we were discussing about the possibility of the investment, so that the Kuwait Investment Authority take some time to study the potential of what the product from Laos to Kuwait is possible in the future.
Hopefully in the future, Excellency.
Yeah.
So you actually spoke briefly about your country, Laos, actually. Can you elaborate more about the the customs are there? What are actually Laos famous for?
So, Laos population is around 7.5 million, with the 49 ethnic city consisting over the 160 ethnic group. So, and the Lao government divide into the 3 big groups.
Wow.
So that the people who are living in the highland and the people living in the lowland. So every ethnic group, they have their own language, own traditional and customer.
Oh.
But mostly the people are living in the lowland, that we give the lowland, we call the Lao Lum.
Okay.
And the official language is Lao. So Lao in Lao we have the 2 season, like dry season and the raining season.
Yes.
So the dry season start from October to May, and the rain season start from the June to October.
Yes,
so
that's amazing.
During the rain season, that our people is they grow rice field.
Okay.
Rice field. Yeah, and October they have finished harvest the rice field. Then they studying some traditional celebration.
Yes.
Every month, like October, November, December until the May. So every ethnic group, they have the celebration, their own traditional.
That's amazing. So happy celebration is going to be like in these 2 months, like October and November. It's going to be.
Yeah, October we have the boat ranging, and November we have the, like in our capital they have That Luang Stupa festival.
Yes.
So like that.
That's
But most famous festival is in April. We call the Lao New Year.
Okay.
Lao New Year is a similar with the Buddhist religion with Cambodia, Thailand, and Myanmar. So we have the Lao New Year. It's a big celebration in our country.
In April, that's amazing. Like seconds ago, we showed some of the beautiful, actually, places in Lao. Actually, some places, the nature. Actually, can you elaborate more about the tourism in Lao?
Yeah, basically Lao, we have the 18 provinces, and every provinces they have their own interesting place.
Okay.
And we have the 3 UNESCO World Heritage Site, like in the northern part is a province, is we call the Luang Prabang.
Okay.
Is the former the royal city. And in the southern we have one of the famous stone temple we call the Wat Pu Champasak in the Champasak province. And also in the north, in the Sian Kuang province, we have the mysterious plane object in Sian Kuang province.
Wow.
And in the addition, we have more places to visit and for the tourists. And Lao is rich natural resources. We have beautiful mountain,
I
river.
see that.
Yeah.
Some people like climbing actually there in the mountains, and you have some actually a rich ocean as well. You can see a lot of fish there, the mountains, rivers, and everything you have there. It's amazing. Full of natural places, and actually there's a glimpse about the traditional clothes of fashion there, and for the ladies here we can see some ladies are wearing some traditional clothes. It's really amazing. Can you actually explain to us what are actually these traditional clothes?
This as I mentioned, we divide to the 3 groups. These people are living in the highland. Highland is we call the Hmong ethnic group.
Okay.
They also celebrate the New Year in the January. January. Yeah.
That's amazing, and they are so pretty as well.
Yeah.
It's amazing clothes actually.
Interesting for the customer and the traditional.
Yes, that's amazing and special. So what about the cuisine? I'm pretty sure we know about I don't know about the Lao cuisine, the main famous dishes you have. Can you explain more about the food, especially Kuwaiti, they love food here.
Yeah. The Lao food, we have different tastes.
Okay.
So
depends on each area as well?
Depend on each area. So, but I can say that Lao people, they love eat like beef, chicken, salad, or like fish salad. So we cook spicy food.
Wow, right? Spicy food.
And we have the sticker rice to eat together. So during in Kuwait, we can find when we hold some event, ASEAN cultural expedition. We also cook some Lao food to Kuwaiti for test of the Lao food.
For hospitality, actually, to introduce actually how the cuisine, the Lao cuisine are there. Especially here in Kuwait, did you taste any kind of food here in Kuwait? Kuwaiti special dish?
Yeah, I taste very delicious because Kuwait, they call Arab restaurant. I have been there with our colleague from Malaysia and Brunei. So we have so very delicious and have many different kind of the food.
That's amazing, Your Excellency. So let's talk now about the tourists. As you mentioned, the tourism really amazing there in Laos. I encourage to visit that in summer and maybe in April. So what about the visa? How many Kuwaiti tourists visit Laos PTR like in general, and what are the requirements for a visitor visa?
So currently, we have not many the Kuwaiti tourists visit Laos. Mostly from our neighboring country like China, Thailand, and Vietnam. And South Korea, USA, and some European country. So that I would like to take this opportunity to invite you, all the Kuwaiti people, to come and visit our country. For the visa, it's easy to apply. You can apply the tourist visa for 30 days in our embassy. And second way is you can obtain in the arrival international checkpoint in Laos. And the third one, you can apply via the website of our foreign affairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so it's easy.
Yeah, easy. And we welcome all the nations in around the world to come and visit our country.
Well, we'll be so honorable actually to visit Laos and to see this beautiful actually republic and beautiful people. So, Your Excellency, do you have any upcoming events in the near future, especially about the celebrations between both countries, as you mentioned before?
Yeah, we will have planned to have some event, but in the Kuwait city we have the small community. We don't have the community, but we hold and show our culture, our food with our friend from ASEAN country, because every year we among the ASEAN, the ASEAN committee in Kuwait,
yes.
We hold the like textile expedition, food culture for the Kuwaiti people. So maybe this year we will hold the ASEAN Day or the ASEAN Family Day. Maybe Laos will show our custom and our culture in this event.
That's amazing, and I'm pretty sure there's some ladies wearing some traditional clothes back there, isn't it?
Yeah,
they will
yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, our lady will have the Lao.
Well, best of luck, Your Excellency, for everything, and thank you so much for being here in our show. Do you have any last word?
Again, I would like to thank for your program for inviting me to come here, and this is a good opportunity for me to show that where is Lao, what is Lao custom and traditional. Thank you very much this program to let me have opportunity to introduce Lao to you and the Kuwaiti people. Thank you very much.
You are most welcome, Your Excellency. Big thanks and appreciation to our dear guest, His Excellency Pon Inthibandit. He is Ambassador of Lao PDR to the State of Kuwait. Don't go away, dear viewers. Let's have this tiny little break and then we'll move on.
Welcome back, dear viewers. There is no doubt that the caring for the environment in Kuwait is one of the priorities and important necessities that require everyone to work together in order to preserve it from environmental crimes and violations, whether minor or serious. So let's get some tips on the most important environmental elements and their importance through the following report.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Al Ubaid. I'm a research associate in Petroleum Research Center. I currently work in the Low Lab Separation Energy, and today I'm delighted to introduce to you our work that we do in the lab. This lab is a state-of-an-art lab, and a few around the world that focuses on the preparation of and the evaluation of the membrane, which is currently being deployed in the fossil fuel industry. Membrane technology is a technology that is used to separate liquids and gases. In our laboratory, we are currently developing three membrane technologies, which are zeolitic membrane, carbon membrane, and polymeric membrane. We have two different units that focuses on the evaluation and the preparation of the membrane. One unit is focused on the laboratory scale, and the other unit is focuses on the industrial scale. We are trying many experiments to work on making this technology feasible and available to the industry. This technology is important, and it is vital to tackle economic and environmental issues around the globe. Hopefully, with more experiments being involved and deployed, we can tackle many economic and environmental issues related to the fossil fuel industry.
The state of Kuwait and the friendly Republic of Nepal share bonds of deep love and friendship, and a history of strong diplomatic relations dating back to 1972, which prompted deepening cooperation in various fields within a framework of trust and desire to strengthen ties for the benefit of the peoples of the two countries. We will know more about the nature of diplomatic relations between the two countries and ways to develop them through our guest, His Excellency Durga Prasad Bandri, Ambassador of Nepal to the State of Kuwait. Your Excellency, we are really honored to have you here in Good Morning Kuwait, the daily program, and definitely, Mr. Ambassador, we are really happy to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me in your program.
Thank you. So first, tell us about Nepal. How would you describe your presence in Kuwait as an ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of Nepal to Kuwait?
Yes. So Nepal is one of the most important countries, and it is one of the most beautiful countries in the world.
Absolutely.
And we have all type of climatic conditions there, from the Arctic to subtropical climates you can find in Nepal. It is one of the richest countries in terms of biodiversity, you know, and due to its topographical, due to its, you know, geographical positions and latitudinal variations.
Absolutely.
So you can find different flora and fauna there. It is one of the very beautiful countries there, Nepal. It is the country of Mount Everest. It is the country of several Himalayas. Out of 10 highest peaks in the world, 8 are in Nepal.
Absolutely.
It's a multicultural, multilingual, and you know,
multiculturalism,
and multi-ethnic countries.
Okay.
Yes, and Nepal, really you can see there, you know, there is unity in diversity. You know, there are different cultures, different ethnic groups, people are there, but they all are living in harmony, peaceful manner.
That's nice. That's
like
nice.
that.
That's really definitely, you know, whenever you have diversity, definitely you have more progress and prosperity.
True.
So, how long have you been in Kuwait, Mr. Ambassador?
I have been here for more than 3 years, almost 4 years.
4 years.
And since my arrival here, I have been trying to promote the relations between the two countries further and further, you know, in favor of the two countries and peoples. And the last 2 years, means, you know, during Corona time, you know, we were limited in our activities, but that time too,
during
we
the
did
pandemic,
some very important works of, you know, evacuating our peoples, you know, arranging the repatriation flights to them, you know, and taking care of them like that in those 2 years. And after that, you know, after the, you know, situation improved, COVID-19 situation improved, we have been trying our best, you know, to do several activities in cooperation with the government entities, in cooperation with the private sectors and media, you know, and how to promote the relations and between the two countries. We have been engaged in that kind of activities.
Absolutely, no doubt. You know, definitely Nepal and Kuwait have more than that. So, on the occasion of the national holidays in the state of Kuwait, what would you like to say to Kuwait?
At the outset, Mr. Farid, I would like to congratulate all Kuwaiti friends.
Thank you.
Particularly, I begin with my congratulatory words to His Highness the Amir, His Highness the Crown Prince, His Highness the Prime Minister, as well as the government and people of the state of Kuwait on this very important occasion. And I also wish, I express my best wishes for the continued progress and prosperity of the people of Kuwait.
Thank you. That's really your kind. Definitely, it's a mutual feeling, Mr. Ambassador. So this year, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relation between Nepal and Kuwait. So let's talk about the Kuwaiti-Nepal relations and most important characteristics of these relations in various fields of cooperation.
Nepal and Kuwait, they established diplomatic relations in 1972.
Wow.
So in recent year, the last year, 2022, it was the 50th year.
50th.
So throughout the year, we organize many programs in Kuwait, and so in cooperation with the government of Kuwait and also other private sectors here, all they participated. In the December, there was one program we organized in Kuwait, in which there was a good number of participants from the media, from private sector, from government authorities. We highlighted about the activities, what we have done during the year. And yes, these 50 years was very, very important. Important years, and we traveled a long course. And in fact, Kuwait and Nepal have been a very good friends, both at good and bad times. And yes. And
all the political issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, all those places, yes, the things, we are always supported Kuwait, and the relationship in the People's Republic is also growing with the presence of the good number of Nepalese here. And yes, and there is some projects which was launched by Kuwait side. So Kuwait Fund have some projects in Nepal even today, and it was it has been participating since long time in the development projects, some development activities in Nepal, particularly organizing some projects there. Those projects are mainly in the area of energy and this irrigations and energy sectors. Yes, and we hope that in the days to come, we will have more projects too. And yes, these relationships between Nepal and Kuwait is growing from strength to strength.
Hopefully, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So what are the most prominent aspects of the cooperation on issues related to humanitarian work and ways to strengthen them between the two friendly countries?
Yes, Kuwait is known as mainly recognized in the world as a humanitarian center, and Kuwait is doing a lot of work in the humanitarian work all over the world. And during the COVID-19 pandemic time, we received some support from our Kuwaiti friends, and Kuwaiti friends also extended support and solidarity to our people in their difficult times. And there are other facets of relations are there too. So Kuwait and Nepal's relations are growing with each passing days. And I hope that in days to come there will be more intense cooperations in the areas of, for example, investment, tourism, trade, and also employment, esports. There are different areas in which
absolutely. Kathmandu is the capital of the Himalayas, and everybody goes to Kathmandu. And we've seen these lot of movies about Kathmandu.
Mr. Farid, just I want to add one more thing. So since last November, the airlines of Kuwait, the Kuwait Airlines, have launched a direct flight to Kathmandu.
Okay,
and
nice.
Since more than 2 years' time, the other airlines, the private airlines, Jazeera Airways, have also been launching the direct flight to Kathmandu. And Kathmandu is connected with most of the major cities of Gulf regions with direct flights.
Absolutely.
So, so the connectivity is growing, and that paved the way for further, more
tourists,
more urban trade,
attractions,
and mobility of the people, the other social visitors,
Absolutely.
So the relationships are becoming
more strong.
More strong.
That's really cool. So basically the tourists, speaking of tourism, there is no doubt that Nepal is a unique tourist destination. So what are the most prominent elements of tourist attractions to encourage Kuwaitis to visit Nepal? For example, if there are definitely there are many hotels and many attraction sites. If you can explain more.
Thank you very much. Very good questions. Yes, Nepal is famous for people of all interest. It is from cultural point of view, natural point of view, from adventurous point of view. Basically, people say that Nepal is a destination of culture, nature, adventure.
Yeah,
you see.
absolutely.
So we have diverse cultures.
Absolutely.
We have the multidimensional It's a multi-ethnic country, you know.
Absolutely.
And people from, you know.
So you have winter in the Himalayas, you have tropical
I mentioned
Kathmandu,
from
and
Arctic to from Arctic, you know,
Yeah.
from subtropical to Arctic climatic conditions we have there
exactly,
at the same time here.
and that's
you know.
really amazing.
And there are certain places, for example, see Kathmandu, it's a very historical city, and also Pokhara, beautiful cities, you know. And similarly, you can go to Chittagong, where there is a wildlife parks, you know.
The greenery.
Yeah, greenery is there, you know. So there are many other places there. So for them, you know, Nepal is really a very good destination for them.
So what's the currency of Nepal?
We say Nepali rupees.
Nepali rupees. Okay.
Yeah, Nepali rupees.
And definitely, it's not expensive in Nepal.
Yeah, it is basically Nepal is nowadays very, you know, very competitive and very, you know, and tourist destinations. So the service of the people are very high. Our tourism sector is very good.
I know. Not only people from that region, even Americans, Australians, you know, a lot of people from Europe, you know, they also.
Yeah, we got from all over the world. You know, we are getting tourists from all over the world.
All over the world.
And our embassies are, you know, focused on providing visa in a very shortest possible time. And similarly, most of the nationality will get on arrival visa also.
Okay, so visas on the arrival.
For most of the nationality they get the on arrival visa. Kuwaiti nationals will get on arrival visa in the Kathmandu airport also.
Okay, so
you know, in the embassy also we provide the visa in the shortest possible time.
Definitely.
And for the accommodation, we have 5-star hotels to.
Speaking of hotels,
you know, there are different categories of hotels as per the pocket of the people.
Really?
You know. We have the homestay arrangement also, in which, you know, we provide the food which is manufactured, which is prepared in the locally grown, you know, items are used there.
And
you know?
the spicy food.
Yes,
the cuisine, Nepali cuisine.
Nepali cuisine, yes. And our food is also differ, you know, from place to place, you know. So we have developed, you know, that way.
Okay.
So it is one of the most attractive tourist destinations.
Amazing, amazing. So, Mr. Ambassador, a little bit, let's shift from Nepal to Kuwait. So what is the size of the, can you describe the Nepalese community in Kuwait? Or
the size of Nepali community in Kuwait is, at the moment, is around 70,000.
70,000.
70,000. And after the pandemic, you know, the pandemic situation improved, then the number has grown. Before that, it was a little bit less number. And the demand of the Nepalese workers have increased in different sectors in Kuwait now. And we have been, you know, endorsing the demand made by different, you know, companies here, and they bring the people in Kuwait, and the Nepalese people are liked by, you know, Kuwaiti friends and any other, you know, companies here. So there are almost all sectors that are available these days.
Amazing. So what about the agreements to bring, or I mean, speaking of the services that the embassy provides for the Nepalese here?
So we have been providing, you know, for visa renewal system, for attestation of their documents, so that it is easy for their stay in Kuwait, you know, for, you know, any other, you know, requirement that made that is essential for making their stay comfortable here. So those documents will be attested from the embassy in a certain possible, very shortest possible time.
We have been certifying, you know,
a certificate attestation kind of thing, you know, and those things. And we are also providing visa to the foreigners there, you know, and, you know, for different other, you know.
I hope the Nepali community, you know, living in peace here. And they are happy in Kuwait.
Yeah, they are very happy here. They are liked by Kuwaiti people, and, you know, they have in fact, you know, promoting the relations in the people's level. You know, they are the building bridge also. You know, these days, you know, they are, you know, helping a lot in further enhancing the relations between the two countries.
So speaking of enhancing, how would you look at the size of mutual cultural and social relations and the frameworks for strengthening them between the state of Kuwait and Nepal?
So our two countries are working closely, you know, in order to, you know, further enhancing the relations in various fronts. in those areas also, we have been working together and hope that, we will have a more, cooperative agreements in days to come. But at the moment, we have a very good relation with the two countries, Nepalese people who like the Kuwait very much, and the Kuwaiti friends also, they like Nepal very much. They would like to visit there. So we have been, contributing,
more.
yes, relations in the diverse field, including social, cultural fields,
Frankly, definitely this is, it's an honor really to have this conversation with you, but we are out of time. So there is a last message just quickly, Mr. Ambassador, for the Kuwaiti and, the Nepalese.
Yeah, for my message.
Yeah.
Yes, we want that, we should have developed a very friendly relation between the two countries.
Absolutely.
So recently, last year, we, celebrated the 50th anniversary of our establishment of diplomatic relations, and we hope that, our relations in the multidimensional areas will grow further and further in years to come. And I wish both sides, both Nepalese friends and also our Kuwaiti friends, to promote the bond of friendship more in the days to come.
Absolutely, Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador Doga Barsad Bandri, the Ambassador of Nepal at the State of Kuwait. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear viewers, we'll go for a break, and after that, we'll be back for a wrap-up.
Well, that was really lovely segment and lovely interview with our Excellency. Thank you, Farid. That was really a lovely interview.
Especially the food.
The food, yeah, the
Talking
spicy
about
food.
spicy food.
Yes, that's why.
So I guess we reached the end of our episode. See you tomorrow with another one. Until then, please stay safe and no water balloons. So stay safe.
Stay safe and happy celebrations. Bye-bye.